Hi everyone, in this video I give you the top 10 tips to maximize the battery life on your Samsung Galaxy A16. Tip 1. Fully charge your phone out of the box. When you get your new phone, the very first thing you should do is charge it to 100%. This helps calibrate the battery properly right from the start and gets it off on the right foot. Once it's fully charged, you can start using it normally, but that initial full charge is important. Tip number 2. Enable dark mode. Your phone's screen brightness has a huge impact on battery life. Here's how to do it. Go to Settings, tap Display, then select Dark Mode and make sure it's turned on. Dark mode uses less power, especially on OLED screens, and can help extend your battery life throughout the day. Light mode tends to consume more energy because of the brighter screen output, so switching to dark mode is a simple but effective way to save battery. Tip number 3. Enable adaptive brightness. Next up, let's talk about adaptive screen brightness. Swipe down from the top right of your screen and you'll see the brightness slider. Of course, you can adjust it manually, but instead of constantly changing it yourself, I recommend turning on adaptive brightness. To do that, tap the 3-dot menu next to the brightness slider and make sure adaptive brightness is enabled. This feature allows your phone to automatically adjust the screen brightness based on the lighting around you, making it brighter in sunlight and dimmer in dark environments. Why does this help? Because sometimes we crank up the brightness and forget about it, and leaving it high for hours or even days drains your battery faster than you'd expect. Adaptive brightness takes care of that automatically. Tip number 4. Put unused apps to sleep. Here's another smart battery saver. Put rarely used apps to sleep. To do this, go to Settings, tap Battery and Device Care. Then go to Battery, tap Background Usage Limits. Now turn on Put unused apps to sleep. What this does is simple but powerful. It automatically detects apps you don't use often and stops them from running in the background. That means less background activity, less memory usage, and most importantly, better battery life. Another great way to extend your battery life is by turning on power saving mode. To do this, go to Settings tab on Battery and Device Care. Then select Battery. From here, turn on power saving mode. Once enabled, you'll also want to tweak a couple of extra options for maximum effect. Limit CPU speed to 70%, decrease brightness by 10%. Make sure both of these are turned on. These settings help reduce power consumption by slowing down performance slightly and dimming the screen just enough to save energy without a noticeable impact on your experience. With power saving mode properly set up, you'll notice your battery lasts significantly longer throughout the day. Next, let's talk about preserving your battery's health over time. Go back into the battery settings and look for an option called Protect Battery. When this feature is turned on, your phone will automatically limit charging to 85% instead of going all the way to 100%. This might sound like a downside, but it's actually a smart move. Why? Because keeping your battery at full charge all the time can slowly reduce its overall lifespan. Limiting it to 85% helps prevent wear and tear, keeping your battery healthier for the long run. It's a small setting that can make a big difference, especially if you plan to keep your phone for more than a year. This one's often overlooked, but it's crucial. Keep your phone between 32 degrees and 95 degrees or 0 degrees C to 35 degrees C. Why? Because extreme heat or cold can cause your phone to automatically shut down to protect itself. And while that might seem harmless, every unexpected shutdown due to temperature stress can slowly damage your battery. Over time, these small damages add up, reducing your phone's battery capacity and lifespan. So if it's too hot outside or freezing cold, try to keep your phone out of direct exposure and avoid using it until it's back in a normal temperature range. If you're planning to store your phone for a long period, don't leave it with a dead battery. Instead, charge it to around 50% to 70%, power it off, and then store it. Storing a phone at 0% for weeks or months can cause the battery to degrade or even become unusable when you try to turn it back on. Keeping it at that 50-70% sweet spot helps protect the internal battery chemistry and ensures it'll work just fine when you're ready to use it again. It's a simple step that can save you from major battery issues down the line. Tip number 9 is an important one, especially if you tend to charge your phone overnight. Once your phone reaches 100%, it's best to unplug it. Leaving it plugged in for hours after it's fully charged can lead to battery stress over time. This kind of overcharging is one of the reasons older phones develop battery swelling, something you might have seen before, where the battery literally starts expanding. To avoid long-term damage, just unplug your phone once it's fully charged, especially if you're charging it daily. This last tip is simple, but one many people forget. Turn off Bluetooth when you're not using it. Most of us don't need Bluetooth active 24/7, and leaving it on unnecessarily can drain your battery in the background. So if you're not connected to a speaker, headphones, or smartwatch, just switch it off. You'll save a bit of battery each day, and over time, that adds up to better performance and longer battery life. And there you have it, 10 practical tips to help you extend the battery life of your Samsung Galaxy A16 5G. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, leave a comment with your favorite tip, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this.